Welcome back to Singularity. Let's continue and see what else we can get out of this time loop. Maybe we can find some other resolution. Apart from, killing ourselves and coming back to in a parallel timeline. No, so this is where the final save deposits me. Did Barisov scratch these, or was it the other guy? Demishev.
This is it.
Hey, you!
We set history right again.
Take your gun out.
To open a rift to 1955. Then destroy the reactor with the E-99 bomb.
I'm standing right here. Could you?
The truth of history will be restored. Go on now, Captain. Good luck.
Are you a ghost? Ooh, I can actually... Hey, it said saving.
There's someone in the chamber. That's impossible.
It said saving, I'm not...
Good, you're right.
Oh, shut up.
Open the doors.
The game is saving, and yet this is not the point where it loads me when I continue the game.
E-99 bomb. Everyone out. Get out of here now.
Okay, let's... Oh, I can't walk. Funny. Don't know how to do it.
Have fun on your trip down memory lane, Captain. And you lost.
Oh. Yeah? Well, they really give you a lot of time.
Thank you, Captain.
Do we get an ending? Oh, Barisov has died. I didn't die. No, Barisov has died. This is the endgame trigger. Where do we get now? Where do we go? Now it loads this save. Interesting. So anyway, while this is going on, I just want to mention that thanks to Moby Games' obsession, or cataloging everything, every single one of the Raven babies listed in the credits has their own Moby Games page. You can go and check.
Have fun on your trip down memory lane.
Which of course leads me to the question, are there any people who were first credited on Moby Games as babies, for some production babies, and are now like in the industry and you look at their career and started as babies, then they maybe are like testers, designers, programmers, something.
Rewrite the history books. And you lost.
Because those babies, they're like the dream of an HR person.
That's it. The
Right?
singularity is not the problem.
They have decades of experience. Their experience starts at birth.
Remember?
Can I skip this? No, I can't skip this. We have to watch this, okay.
He's what you changed, and he's what you have to change back.
Yeah,
You
let's bring back
cannot let
Stalin.
Demechev live.
It won't work. You've already tried that. And failed. Don't you remember who else was there, Captain Renko?
What is he leaving those traces with? Like that white, sticky fluid that remains on walls and
That other man.
is somehow perceptible.
You.
He's right, Captain. You are the anomaly, which means the only way to correct the timeline is for you to stop yourself. You mean kill himself?
You're asking a man to sacrifice himself for something you've been mistaken about. How many times now? I'm not sure you are a reliable authority, Beresov.
Renko, don't listen to him. You can save the world.
So you say. But Captain, think about what you were before all of this. Thrown in the hive. I can offer you a whole other life. Things you could only imagine. At your fingertips. Give me the TMD. And help rule the world.
Is this a
Oh.
world you want to be a part of?
I'm going to help him rule the world if I give him the TMD. Why would he need me?
No visionary leader is without his critics.
Renko, he is not a leader. He's a mass murderer, a dictator. You must stop him at all costs. Use the TMD in the singularity. Travel back in time and kill yourself.
Well, that certainly sounds like an attractive offer. Or you can prove your loyalty to me by killing Beresov. And I will grant you unlimited power. Make your choice, Captain.
Well, unlimited power sounds nice. How many hours do I have to make my decision? We could stand here for quite a while. This is not like in, was it Wolfenstein The New Order, when if you don't make the choice, you just all die. Ah, fine, let's go with the offer of unlimited power.
No, Captain.
Well done, Captain Renko. I see you have what it takes to rule the world. Chancellor Demichev is the only survivor of Katorga 12. Any mention of Beresov is wiped from history. With the TMD at your disposal, you and Demichev now control the Singularity. Katorga 12 becomes pivotal in Demichev's final push to remove all remnants of rebellion against his leadership. As commander of the military, you forge Demichev's forces into an unstoppable war machine. You even train some of the island's creatures in combat. You use them as a first-wave assault in all major battles. Millions are forced into slave labor. With the full power of the Singularity and you at the helm of the military, any pockets of resistance around the world are weeded out. Mir 12 proves difficult at first, but with the TMD by your side, they do not stand a chance. In the years that follow, tensions build within the ruling Russian dictatorship. Your knowledge of advanced weaponry and control of the TMD allows your support to grow. Some believe you are more powerful than Chancellor Demichev himself. Demichev recognizes this and begins a secret weapons development program in the former United States. There are even rumors he's created his own TMD. Conflict seems inevitable as the world once again finds itself in the midst of a Cold War between two superpowers.
Oops, we accidentally split the Soviet Union into... Oh, this girl. We've seen this. Let's skip it. Right, so let's do it again. And we're back to this save. Alright, I'll skip this stuff. Can I sneak past him?
This is it. This is where we set history right
I'm
again.
here.
Use the TNT to open a rift
For
to
fuck's sake.
1955. Then destroy the reactor
I'm-
with the E-99
I'm-
bomb. Once the Singularity is destroyed, the truth of history will be restored. Go on now, Captain. Good luck.
Thanks.
Only the victors rewrite the history books. And you, lost.
As far as I know, neither of you are named Victor.
Make your choice, Captain.
Okay, so let's make our choice. And, you know, it's nice that the game, even if you don't have the revolver, the game gives it to you here automatically. It would be rather awkward if the only gun you could pull out at this point was the grenade launcher. So, we've tried to go with this guy, with what this guy told us to do, what this guy told us to do. Let's do something nobody tells us to do. Actually, wait a minute. What happens if I kill him? And... yeah.
My God, he's dead. Captain, you just killed the most powerful man in the world. But this changes nothing. To correct history, you must go back in time and stop yourself from saving Demichev in the bun. No, Captain.
With Dr. Beresov and Chancellor Demichev dead, the knowledge of E99 and Katorga-12 dies with them. You disappear and become a legend in the years to come. Most believe you never existed in the first place. The whereabouts of the TMD are unknown. Weeks pass before the bodies of Demichev and Beresov are discovered. The murders are never solved. The death of Chancellor Demichev was the first step in ending Russia's grip on the world. The USSR quickly dissolves into feuding factions all vying for power. Wars erupt across the globe as casualties rise into the millions. With their newfound freedom, Mir-12 grows in strength and influence. While they continue their fight against the Russian military, they also begin a manhunt for Dr. Beresov's murderer. To this day, they have been unsuccessful. With the TMD removed from Katorga-12, the Singularity destabilizes. A massive explosion destroys the eastern coast of Russia and stretches as far as the prison state of Alaska. A group of Katorga-12 creatures escapes to the Russian mainland and overruns New China. There are rumors of a secret army taking over parts of the former United States. Their leader remains a mystery, but is said to be ruthless, laying waste to all who stand in his way. It is believed his plans involve world domination. His following grows every day. Some claim he is able to summon incredible power, as if he controlled the hand of God himself.
So that's the... I think one of the more high-effort endings. I mean, it feels like the Beresov ending was the one that got a nice in-engine cutscene, which was really cool. The Demichev ending, I don't think they were expecting people to pick it, so it's just a slideshow. This one is kind of in the middle, more advanced slideshow with some animation stuff. Yeah, so that was nice. I mean, for a game that... Wait, where does she go when she dies? I suppose she dies in this one. She dies sometime in 1955, so that she doesn't recognize... So that she's... I mean, because she's still young at the time of Renko, when Renko arrives. And then she doesn't recognize her own handwriting, even though it's literally her own handwriting from, like, a few days... from a few days later. It's a mystery. But she's going to scribble... So, wait. Whose journal is this? Because Mir-12 is... Did she scribble? There's already something in the journal, and it already has a name, Mir-12, so... Something is happening here, which I'm not sure about. It's a bit of a plot hole, in our time loop game, but then again, which one of them doesn't have those? Overall, this was really nice for a game developed by a dissolving team that was told to wrap it up as soon as possible, like, I think before the deadline. They pulled it through. I think this is because of good planning. Like, they had years of experience, they planned the project right, they did all the assets they needed to have, like, first priority assets. They made the beginning, they made most of the ending, I think, and the part where it, like, really feels like they're starting to clip stuff together, maybe it's the train boss. Maybe it's right after that, but overall it's a very coherent experience for a game that got rushed. I like it. It's, you know, and it was a nice game in general, so Singularity is something I would recommend to people. If somebody asks to play the most generic late-aughts shooter, this would be one of the top picks. Not sure what I'm doing after that. Oh, right, I was planning to do Flower, Sun and Rain, but before I do Flower, Sun and Rain, I need to do the Silver Case, and before I do that, I'll need to do a primer on Japanese adventure games, or rather their origins. I'll need to re-record it, so I better get on with that.